Hey there guys and gals, this is Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingandDesign.com, and thank you so much for watching my video. Well, I just jumped off my weekly leaders meeting inside of the company that I'm aligned with, and we had some interesting conversations today, and some of the stuff that we talked about, I thought it would be really helpful to actually share it on my YouTube channel. Now, some of the things we were talking about was what it really takes to build a business online. Like, what does it really take to start creating passive income if you are in an affiliate marketing or a network marketing company? So in this video, I want to go ahead and squash some myths that are out there that are keeping you from truly making this happen, okay? So, and I'm coming to you from a place of experience, not theory, not I heard, not I read. No, I am coming to you legitimately from my own personal experience after sponsoring over 550 some odd people into my company in the last 3 years, after earning close to multiple six figures in commissions with this company and being one of the leaders in the company. I have some insider perspective to share with you. So if you sincerely and truly want to make online affiliate marketing, anything that's two-tier, anything that requires you to like build a team, sponsor people, all that good stuff. So that could be affiliate two-tier marketing, or it could be network marketing. If you sincerely, truly feel that it is aligned with your purpose and you really want to make it work, then I'm going to share some tips with you in this video. So if you want to hear what those are, then keep on watching. Alright guys and gals, again, this is Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingandDesign.com. Please take just one little moment to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would truly appreciate that. All right, guys and gals, so without going into all the details of what we talked about in our meeting, because it is kind of like a leaders meeting, but there's still things that definitely we can share that I think that are helpful, that I would share even outside of any meeting or whatever. So anyway, so one of the things that we were talking about was that, you know, did we mess up in the very beginning when we went and tried to do paid advertising or any of that stuff? Because some people think that if you come into an affiliate marketing program, all you got to do is grab some money, throw it at some advertising, and then bada bing, bada boom, you're going to get rich overnight. And listen, first of all, let me tell you something. I believed all that stuff too. I totally believed all that stuff too. I listened to people that they just wanted to make a sale and they just want to make that commission, see their names on the leaderboard, and tell you basically anything that you want to hear so that you can join the opportunity. And then once you get inside the opportunity, you realize, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and place my first solo ad. Why am I not rich yet? Because that's a myth, guys. What we need to do is we need to stop believing that right away. Yes, when you sign up for an opportunity, there is a learning curve. There are things that you need to learn how to do. This is a absolutely new career to many of us. When I first got started online back in 2008, I had just left like the construction industry just a few years before. I was working in an office. I didn't know anything about marketing or internet marketing or placing an ad or Google AdWords or video marketing. I knew nothing of it. So this is like a 10-year work in progress. Okay, my journey has been like a 10-year work in progress. Now you might think, oh my God, I don't have 10 years. Listen, the time is gonna pass. You might as well do something productive with it anyway, and just know that in time, you're going to get better as you go, right? So then we started talking about, like, of course, there's no easy button. You've got to go in there. You got to learn how to do AdWords. You got to, or paid ads. You got to learn how to, do marketing. You've got to learn how to write your own emails and make your own videos and create your own content. That's all part of the process. It's all part of the journey. See, most of us, we want to get in and make the sale. And I don't blame people for thinking that way, because that's kind of like the expectation in the world of, working for someone. You get in on Monday, and by Friday you have your paycheck. If you are an employee, if you're getting paid by the hour. And so this stuff works differently, and that's where I started to share inside of our group, like, when you get into an affiliate marketing or a network marketing company, you've got to flip the switch in your mind that tells you, if I get in today, I'm going to get paid on Friday. Or if I just go out there and do a few things, I'm just going to have all these incredible results without having to really learn anything new, without really having to put too much effort, without having to actually work too much at it. No, especially in the beginning, okay? There's a myth running around that says that if you want to make passive income, you don't have to really do anything. And that is not true, because to create passive income, even someone has to throw the ball. Someone has to throw the ball, right? You got to get the ball in motion, right? Before a plane can go into autopilot, it's got to go full throttle down the runway. Full throttle. I mean, I could just go right into an airplane analogy. There's a checklist that the pilot has to do. They got to check the flap, the wings, make sure that there's fuel, make sure that everyone's got their seatbelt on, make sure that everything is working. They have a huge checklist to make sure that that plane can get off the ground before they can put it on autopilot. And most of these planes are really good, and you can put them on autopilot pretty quickly, almost like by the time that they're down the runway. But even before they do that, there are so many checks and things that have to happen before that happens. But I digress, because what I was actually sharing inside of the group was that you gotta flip the switch in your mind that says, if I start today, I'm gonna get paid on Friday, because that's not gonna happen unless you already have a warm market, unless you already know what you're doing, unless you've already been in an opportunity for a really long time. And even sometimes that doesn't really happen. So what do we need to focus on, right? We need to see ourselves more as like farmers, right? I see like business and building a team and building passive residual income for the long term in an affiliate 2-tier, anything that requires you to sponsor people, or in network marketing, MLM, whatever you want to call it. There's slightly different business models, and some of the terms are used interchangeably, but the end result is the same thing. You're basically marketing to build a network so that ultimately you can build a team and create leverage so that you can create passive income. Pretty much the same thing, okay? So some of the business model details are slightly different, but the result that we're all looking for is the same, which is that passive residual income, right? In order to do that, you have got to see this business in a completely different way. Now, I don't have a green thumb, and I don't have a garden, I don't have any of that stuff, but I understand the law of sowing and reaping, which is what farmers do, right? So a farmer goes out there and they plant a seed. And when they plant a seed, they have to toil the ground, they have to water the soil, they got to fertilize, they have to tend to the garden, okay? And every farmer knows that when you plant a seed in the ground, it's not going to just pop up right away. It could take up to a week or two to even sprout. So when you see that sprout, to me, that's kind of like making your first sale, right? It's like making a sale, right? Your seeds in the ground are the connections that you make with people, the content that you create, the Facebook lives that you do. All those are seeds that you're planting. You're planting seeds, and the more seeds you plant, the more chances that some of those seeds will sprout, because not all seeds will sprout. As a matter of fact, there is a scripture in the Bible that says something like that you can plant seeds in the ground, and some of them will die, and some of them will even be eaten by the crows. So that's why even when I make my videos, I don't know how many people are going to watch. I don't know how many people are going to like. I don't know how many people are going to click on the link in my description box and go check out the other stuff that I have going on. All I know is that the only thing I can control is planting the seed and then watering and nurturing and tending to the garden and continuing to work and maintain and do the things that I got to do so that I can reap a harvest at the end of a certain period of time. Right? So we got to look at ourselves as digital gardeners, as digital farmers. And you got to keep on working, knowing that eventually something has to happen, right? So the more work you put into it, the more of the right work you put into it, right? Because you can totally do the wrong thing for a really long time. Like you could be in the wrong location. You could be barking up the wrong tree. That's definitely a thing. So that's why I always tell my team, and I've said it on this channel, your best bet if you want to make a business like this work is you have got to align with your strengths, your gifts, your talents. You have to know what you're good at. You have got to, even if it takes experimenting and see what makes you, feel like purposeful or productive, or what makes you light up. Where do you feel like you're actually making a difference, or where you have value, right? And put those things out there, right? And sometimes it might take a little while to figure those things out, but then you want to grab those strengths, gifts, and talents that we have been gifted with to serve others, right? Because through service is how we make money, right? So once we discover what those things are, you want to align them with an opportunity that is in alignment with those things. See, so when everything is in alignment, then you're going to have the motivation that you need to wake up in the morning and get to work and do the things you got to do, or learn the things you got to learn, or apply the things that you have to apply to your business so you can start getting results. So if your reason for getting into two-tier affiliate marketing or network marketing, MLM, or just building a huge leveraged business is just about passive income, and you're hoping or you're believing that there isn't any real, meaningful, purposeful work, hard work, long work that goes into it, then you've got to stop believing that myth today. Now, on the bright side, right, is that when you're doing work that you love, you are going to be in that long-term game. And then guess what? It's almost like you're not even thinking about the passive income anymore, because it's just happening as a result of the work that you already put in, that you continue to put in, and the seeds you continue to plant, and the nurturing you continue to do, the sunlight, the water, the soil, all those things. You're going to start now. Every season, you're going to start reaping a harvest, and then you're going to look out and you're going to see fields and fields and fields of crops. Those represent your residual commissions and the new people that are coming into your team. Those are all new seeds, right? And like I said, some will sprout, some will die, some will be eaten, but some will turn into these beautiful fields and fields of crops. And then one day you're going to wake up 3 years later, you're going to look in your back office, and you're going to see that while you slept, you had 37 rebills in a very short period of time. And you're going to say to yourself, man, that work was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. And you just keep going. And you never fully stop working. Because when you're doing what you love, that is the truth. When you're doing something that you love and you enjoy, it isn't always going to be easy. It isn't always going to be fun, but it will always be worth it. It will always be worth it. And it is work worth doing. So if you feel in your heart, in your soul, in your being, right, that you want to create passive income in this industry, because you can do it in other things. You can do, I don't know, I don't do all those things because I'm not interested, right? You can do it in stocks and trading and this and that and the other. I don't know. That's not what I'm interested in. I love this particular model, this industry, because I love seeing people, rise to their potential. And so I love that. I love that little spark, that little thing I see in someone when they applied something that they learned, that they took action and they actually got a result, or something that I shared with them made a difference to me. That people factor, that part of the formula, which is the people, to me is a part that I really truly love. So if this particular industry is where you want to make passive income, right? You got to love people, man. Even if you don't understand them all the time, you gotta have a love for people, but you also have to have a love for the process, you know. So anyway, I just want to share that with you. I hope that that helps you. Now, if you are not in a business where you feel like you are doing work that matters, or that you don't feel like you're aligned with your purpose, and you are wanting to look at what I'm doing is in a really in-demand industry right now, because a lot of people are coming online, and we are using tools and systems to create leverage and automation so that more people can use those gifts, strengths, and talents to build their business online. And we have an incredible compensation program where you make money now, you make that cash now when you sign someone up, but you also make that residual income once you stay in the game and do the work and all that good stuff, okay? So we have an incredible compensation plan that pays rebills, residual, because people need our tool, they need our service, right? So if you want to learn more about what I'm doing, I will have a link right below in the description box for you that you can check out. I'm aligned with an incredible software as a service company that is in super high demand. We're growing like crazy because people need what we have to offer. So I will have a link for you right below this video. And as one of my bonuses, I have a training course that takes you through the process of how to start sponsoring people so that you can ultimately reap that harvest of passive residual income that you are, that you want to create. So if you want to check that out, I will have a link for you right below this video. All right, guys and gals, well, I hope that this video helped you or inspired you or maybe shifted something in your mind. If it did, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel, and make sure to hit that notification bell if you want to be alerted the next time that I upload a video to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to help answer them as best as I can. Another topic I want to discuss is the power of focus. That is a whole topic that I know that a lot of people struggled with, including myself. So I want to go ahead and talk about those things as well on my channel. But if there's anything else that you want me to talk about from the mindset perspective, let me know below and I will do my best to help you out. And with that being said, this has been Barbie Figueroa with RiseMarketingAndDesign.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on another video. Bye.